Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. And this is Nedved. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's come in hard. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vinicius Junior looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Played back in. Palmer absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Big chance! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Club America are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all...
He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, Rivaldo! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that has not gone well. That's really well cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Safety. Substitution on the field. Number 19, Jamal. Number 9,
Here we go again.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away.
He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice-looking ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Cafu. Olise. Nedved. He's through here. Khan claims comfortable.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Watkins. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Havertz. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fernando
So,
Torres.
time for changes
Coming
on
to
both sides,
replace him
actually.
is number 10, Mbappe. Substitution
Dealt with
in
nicely
progress.
by the defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pass is intercepted. Now it's Olise. Guardiola cuts it out. And here's Olise. Cafu. Olise. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through now, is he? Has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cole is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball's gone out of play. Five minutes left on the clock. Looking to play him in. And he's away. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And he's there to make the challenge. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
That has been cut short. And he was quick to react. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Oh, it's come loose! Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Maldini makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So we're still where we started right now. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Drogba. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Real chance! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. A header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Tchouaméni. Fernando Torres.
2
Neymar.
added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass. Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any
Just a quick
points for
announcement.
stating
We
the
would
obvious,
like to
Peter,
inform
but
you
thankfully
that
this is still
CCTV
very
is now in
savable.
operation
Keep
for
things
your
simple,
safety.
keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Yamal. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. And here's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's heaved it away. And it's Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked it up out wide, looking to go deep.
Keep calm and carry on.
Rijkaard! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Batistuta. Number 20. Didier Drogba.
He's got
Coming on the
full.
field. Number 9.
No, he's got that
Ribéry.
completely wrong.
Number 17. Filippo Inzaghi. Number 23. Owen. Substitutions taking place.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Really fierce, close defending. Costa Curta with the clearance. And that is out of play. Robertson. Pulls out once more. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri plays it short. He's shifting through the gears here.
Has been
Just
indicated.
eases him off the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Elise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's got a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Played out to the left flank. Neymar picks it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Robertson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And back to the keeper they go. Busquets producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Great vision. Bergomi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's not an especially good pass, that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Cross in, he's got two! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Ronaldinho. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Cafu. Nice bit of trickery.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. And the shot's on here. Busquets. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half.
Well,
the opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Strong running down that left flank.
Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tries to pass it through. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Here's a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
And Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 18.
It's a pretty loose
David
pass.
Villa.
Over to the left.
21, Olise.
Olise. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Decent chance! Barcelona do have options available on the bench. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Robertson. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Some good work on the right flank here. That'll do under the circumstances. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Dogged. Olise! They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Busquets. It's run loose here. Now it's Villa. He's going for goal! A finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win they will relish. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern... And Torres! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Rijkaard powering forward here. Carvajal. Argentina looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's got space here. Neymar! Baresi gets it clear. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Xavi Alonso with the clearance. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have their third corner. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
A good play on the left-hand side here, and he's managed to get free. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's been played through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. Rooney. Argentina finding their passes. And he's managed to get rid. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That looks a cracking ball. Khan is there to clear, and claimed it back swiftly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard is always looking to break. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Number 19, Yamal.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 21,
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Taking place.
And it's Bellingham. He's having a go! Just too high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Neymar. That'll be a throw. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. The less said about that pass, the better. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pulisic. Robertson is there and he can get that clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bellingham. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with
And he's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pulisic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rolls it backwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat. Xabi Alonso. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. And that has put paid to that. Argentina with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rooney plays it short. And can he finish it? Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Rooney. It's Rooney! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's...
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played into space. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out towards the flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely spread. Ribéry showing great feet there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's been cut out, well played. And he's there to retrieve it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Great vision. Yamal gets into some space. Just about within shooting range. It's a loose ball. And he's managed to get free.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Passing is crisp and sharp. Carvajal. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Neymar. Nicely... Shoots! It's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ribéry crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. Rice. And this is Ribéry. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Those of you making their way
After
home
45 minutes, it is still
today,
goalless.
please
A
watch the
change
screen
perhaps
for train
after
departure times
half-time.
from all local major stations. Substitution for Inter, number 8, Ribéry, number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Substitution.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's...
Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's lofted through here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Torres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
What a throw in. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, delightful ball. He might be in here. Can he finish? And it's in. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Cross into the box. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for options for movement. He's found it. It's Neymar! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal, he's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's picked his way, shapes to shoot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. Messi has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Nicely aimed pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's got away. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Succumbs to the pressure. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Lovely bit of skill. It's a loose ball. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? He has done it! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. That's rather hopeful. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone.
Please
but
turn your
now isn't
attention
the
to
time
the
to
screen
take their
for
foot off the
information
pedal.
provided by
They
the
need to
local
keep pushing,
police.
keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Fernando Torres.
Here we go
Number
again.
19, Yamal.
I think it'll be fascinating
Coming on
to
the
see
field,
how they're going to change their
number
approach here.
18,
They have to go for it and try and pull one
Number
back, but they also
21,
have to be aware that
Easy.
going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he should have made it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bellingham cuts out the pass. Now it's Olise. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. Has a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Raul. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, it's come loose. Good chance here. Oh, brilliant save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. They get a throw in. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Olise. Rijkaard. Cafu with a definite foul there. Van Dijk can get it clear. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Robertson has it in a wide position, delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Played out towards the right wing. Olise tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Rodri makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they could be danger here. He's shifting. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's gone for goal. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we'd
How do
like
you
to
look back
inform
on the
you
game
now
then,
that the
Jim?
latest travel
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Torres. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Rodri gets good distance on it. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Applies the finish! Bellingham! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
Chance! Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And here's Torres. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Torres. 30 minutes gone. And here's Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rijkaard. And that's gone loose. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that has put paid to that. Neymar. He's making a real surge on the left. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been Van Nistelrooy! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need...
Goes for a shot! He has done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Neymar is behind this one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Ronaldinho.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played into space. Olise. He's having a go. Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Robertson does well to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has not gone well. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fernando Torres. Wilshere with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wilshere did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all
There will
about
be 5
game management
minutes
from
added
here.
time.
And here's Olise. Olise is fouled. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a deep far post.
Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Oh, that is a bit special. Oh, shoots! He scored! Deep, deep into injury time! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just wait.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half a legendary striker.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. He likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
João Cancelo. Rijkaard. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The ball has bounced loose now.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And here's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found the way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Shot, surely!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. Messi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. He came in hard, very hard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So
we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 21, Olise.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to...
And Messi! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Cancelo. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Decent chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Robertson clears. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Torres. This might spell Bellingham! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Olise carries the ball down the right.
3 minutes at a time.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's hoisted clear. There's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. The great Johan Cruyff, a football pioneer, a revolutionary. There's only ever been one of him.
Yeah, totally agree, Peter. Someone who I think is very much at the peak of his powers, and he can cover and interchange at will, no matter what position. Such is his philosophy of total football. He is the maestro.
Total is the word, and maestro is the word. He just sees the whole picture, doesn't he?
He does, of course. His vision, his movement, and the use of any space in and around the key areas never ceases to surprise me. You can't coach that.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Liverpool finding their passes. Driving on and making good progress. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Neymar.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nicely weighted ball. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba. Mateus. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Cruyff. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu. He's picked his way through. Cafu. Flings it across. Baresi can get it clear. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's really well cleared. And it's Vieira. Thinks about the shot. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
For Barcelona, number 16, Rodri. Number
Whistle
22,
goes, and we start the second half.
Number 19,
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And they can counter here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That pass isn't the best. Iniesta, a player of legendary status. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. Olise! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rudiger. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Mateus. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. He is through here.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Baresi. Searching pass he's played there. Showing good feet. He's had a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
We have got
Bellingham.
changes here from
Number
both
10,
sides, in fact.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 14. Raul. Number 18.
And it's Hazard.
David Villa.
Running
Substitution
strong
taking
and
place.
purposeful.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. Hazard.
There will be one.
They'll
minute
have
at a
one
time.
final crack at it. Let's a look and place it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice. Yamal. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
James can get it clear. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. 30 minutes gone. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. That has been slung wide. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal. Has a look and place it forward. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson does well to stand firm and defend it. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He came in hard, very hard. And he's had a hit! He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Shot could be on.
Adams getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has
It's a
been
loose
indicated.
ball.
Cross into the box. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
We are glad to inform
Still
you
waiting
that
for this to
today's
take off.
matchday
It's
programs
goalless
are
at
available
half-time.
from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Yamal.
And the second half gets underway.
Is number 21.
First half brought no goals.
Substitutions taking place.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Played into space. Nicely worked. Torres is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the shot! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? And he's decided to go for it. Could be danger here. Hakimi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Wirtz. He's in a good position here. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he shoots! Spread it left. Now it's Bale. Bale goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, he's got a son and a chance! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how...
And Torres! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Wirtz. Ambitious ball here. It's a promising position, and it's played in here. And he's there to belt it away. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
2 added
A
minutes
reprieve,
has been
albeit
indicated.
perhaps Torres! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball.
And a chance! It's loose now. That's another chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Neymar clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Nicely aimed pass. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. And that should get the job done. It'll be a throw-in. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's very neat. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Robertson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This might spell danger. Great vision. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. That's travelling a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Rooney gets good distance on it. He's found a way through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. It's Rooney! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rooney brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Bellingham receives it in a good... And the shot! Deftly away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rooney, out to the right. Caught offside that time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Corta. He can run onto that. He shifts on a goal! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
So, time for
Rooney.
changes on
Coming
both
on to
sides,
replace
actually.
him is number
Manchester
13,
United have
John
broken
Evans.
through. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand gets it away. Can he finish? Ferdinand is there. He's going for goal!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Olise. Manchester United have a free kick. Kante has it out wide and in space. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. There won't be another chance after this one. That has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Suarez, showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Lampard. He's found a way.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner.
Luis Suarez! And another try! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will...
Iwobi!
Decent hit and on target. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Iwobi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he shoots! And one more try! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case.
Big header!
Final touch was poor. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. It's Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. Lampard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Taken back almost at once. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Neymar.
And the finish!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
It's there!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Luis Suarez.
It's Luis Suarez! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Up by... And we've reached half-time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Isco.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 14,
Barcelona
Raul.
decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Chance! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson clears it away. Iwobi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Look at the space here. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
75 minutes played. Iwobi. Played into the box.
Big chance!
He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Number 5, Freddie Ljungberg. Coming on the field, number 11, Hazard. Number 10,
And now they can
Mbappe.
spring out of defence.
Number 18, David Villa.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get through.
Bullish header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the shots!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
David Villa! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
Bellingham. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Quality ball. And this is Eto'o. He's away. They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eto'o. And now they can clear their lines. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away. Olise.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Foden receives it in a good position here. Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great chance here to level it up. Olise takes a shot! Fantastic from Olise! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Substitution for Barcelona.
Chelsea get the second half going.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is
Adams gets
number
across to intercept
14,
that.
Raul.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide, and it's Batistuta. Olise knocks it into space. That's a good ball. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Azar. Elise. Otto. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good run down the left. And it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
It's a promising position. Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. Now it's Eto. That is good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. Played in deep. Neymar! Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Elise has found the net here, of course.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Foden tries to play it through, and this is Torres. Great ball and shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22. Fernando
We have got
Torres.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
5,
fact.
Phil Foden.
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming on the
Now
field,
how will things develop
number
from here?
20,
You have to credit the desire we've just seen
Number
here, Peter.
21,
The desire to stick to your
Origi.
task and keep on
Substitutions
chipping
taking
away.
place.
Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up
There will
against
be
a
1 minute
defender,
at
though,
a
who was
time.
ever so determined.
Big chance! One-on-one! Big chance! It's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he?
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Out towards the flank. That's a lovely pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? Played in by Robertson. Costa Curta tries to clear. And here's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Now he's off and running. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Spread neatly. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice-looking ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
There will be
Threads
one
one in.
added time.
And he was alert. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Barcelona, number 7, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Raúl.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Deftly away. Now it's Raúl. Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Batistuta. Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Haaland. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's good vision. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Played out towards the right wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. Adams with the clearance. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Torres! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Pedri. That is good alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Neymar!
That's really well cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail